New tonight, local parents are concerned over a cannabis dispensary logo at a local ice skating rink. We'll explain why she's speaking out. Also new tonight, Chico firefighters respond to a dramatic rescue after a dog plunged into a deep well. We'll show you the rescue of Daisy. And the Butte County District Attorney is warning landowners and buyers scammers are posing as property owners to sell land they don't own. All next on Action News Now at 6.
Covering Northern California. You're watching Action News Now. Coverage you can count on.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Alan Marsden. Local businesses often sponsor community events and sports teams, but one sponsor for the Chico Ice Rink this year has some parents concerned. Action News Now reporter Bea Barbosa is live at the ice rink in downtown. And Bea, this is all over a cannabis dispensary advertising inside the rink.
Yes, Alan, a viewer actually reached out to us saying she was concerned about the sponsor of the rink because a lot of children come here to ice skate. The sponsor is Grown, a local cannabis dispensary, and the advertisement in question is actually just the dispensary's company logo, which is the word Grown in cursive. I spoke with Rebecca Tennis, the mom, who reached out to us for more on why she is concerned. She says she's frustrated and wants to get the sponsored sign removed. I also spoke with other parents at the rink to get their take on this.
I would think that an alcohol advertisement here would be highly inappropriate. Can you imagine a Jim Beam liquor sign right on the ice skating rink where kids are ice skating? So I do say it's different. I think hockey is a primarily adult audience where they bring their kids along sometimes, but that's their choice. I feel like this rink is geared towards kids.
I feel like it wouldn't be any different than having Bud Light on the boards and stuff, and we watch hockey games and we see those on the hockey boards all the time, so I don't really think it's any different now that it's legal.
Tennis tells me she questions if this ad is even legal given that children come here. There are state laws around cannabis advertisements. They say that a cannabis ad cannot be within 1,000 feet of a daycare, K-12 school, playground, or youth center. But the law also bans cannabis ads in other places if they don't meet certain criteria. It says any advertising, quote, shall only be displayed where at least 71.6% of the audience is reasonably expected to be 21 years of age or older, as determined by reliable, up-to-date audience composition data, end quote. Now, I did reach out to the Chico Area Recreation District, which runs the ice rink, but no one was available to talk or provide a statement. I also reached out to Grown, and no one was available there either. Regardless of whether it's legal, though, most people who I spoke with today say they were not opposed to the ad here. Reporting live in Chico, Bea Barbosa, Action News Now.
All right, thank you, Bea. We also reached out to Chico City officials, also the police department, about whether the ad is legal or not. The police department told us that any enforcement would come through the State Department of Cannabis Control. Now an amazing story of a successful rescue in Chico today, the rescue of a dog named Daisy. Daisy fell 25 feet down a dry well in an old water tower.
I wish the chainsaw didn't hit the alarm going off. Yeah.
Chico firefighters were called out just after 11:30 this morning to a property on Magnolia Avenue and were told the tenants were being cleared out when the dog got away from the owner and fell down the well. Firefighter Chris Mark was lowered down into the well using a pulley system. That hole is just 3.5 feet in diameter.
Hi. Hey, buddy. Hi, buddy.
The dog was actually pleasantly surprised to see me. I tried to put a muzzle on and did not muzzle, but the dog was very excited, gave me some licks on the face, and jumped in my arms, and we secured him with the chest harness, which was a little loose. It's normally built for human torsos, but got it secured, and then we were able to basically secure him in my body and the rope system, and then get hauled out, both of us together.
Other than a few scratches, Daisy was able to walk away from her ordeal unharmed. Battalion Chief Mike Watner told Action News Now he's never experienced a rescue like this in 30 years on the job. Definitely an ending to be thankful for on this Thanksgiving Eve. Chico City Manager Mark Sorensen says he will retire in June. Sorensen notified the City Council of his decision last week, saying he's looking forward to spending more time with his family. Now, he has held the city manager position for the past 4 years and previously served on the city council and as mayor, as well as serving on the city planning commission. In his letter of resignation, Sorensen said he's giving early notice, expecting the recruitment process for his replacement will take 5 to 6 months. New developments. The Corning City Council last night voted against closing West Street for the next year, 2026, which was a request from the school district as it has construction going on at the elementary school there, West School. The school district made the request hoping that they could store materials and tools for the construction during that time, but the vote was 3-1 against the closure. Instead, the council members indicated they will work with the district on possibly using other city property as an alternate staging area for the equipment. The very busy Thanksgiving travel period is underway right now on this Wednesday evening, with AAA reporting 81 million Americans are hitting the road for the holiday. And Action News Now reporter Emilio Del Carpio is live in Chico. And Emilio, you've seen it firsthand today.
Yeah, I was. I talked to people outside of gas stations, restaurants, rest areas about their Thanksgiving travel plans. And out of the 15 or so people I spoke with, all of them said they were driving. Now, the reasons for that vary. Some say it's cheaper, practical. Others say that their destination might be too remote for air travel. And the distances vary as well. Locals tell me they're driving from 100 to over 300 miles. Obviously, everyone wants to spend tomorrow with their loved ones, but few are unaware of the safety risks. AAA is reporting 81.6 million drivers hitting the road this week, from yesterday, the 25th, up until Monday, December 1st. It's a whopping 1.6 million more travelers than the year before. With such a large number of folks deciding to take on the car, that can bring more than just traffic. Icy roads, speeding, and distracted and drunk driving.
Everybody wants to travel, see their relatives during the holidays. I'm okay with it. The way I come down is Highway 36 and 32. I've traveled that road for years, and like I mentioned to you before, I see a lot more crashes, people on their cell phones, speed. I've had some terrible experiences with drunk drivers. Any of my friends would tell you, yeah, we know Frank's been through a lot.
Data from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration points to a few more than concerning trends. Speeding and drunk driving are all the way up. Combined, they are the cause for over 60% of Thanksgiving fatalities. The National Safety Council says that 4 of the 10 most dangerous roads in the U.S. lie in counties outside of populated metro areas. Live in Chico, Emilio Del Carpio, Action News Now.
All right, good to know. Some safety tips to remember. Thanks, Emilio. And experts say the worst travel time as far as crowds is today, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. So we're getting there. Now, a live look from Skyway Caltrans camera overlooking Highway 99 at Chico. So, yeah, you can see right there foggy conditions. And Howie's explaining some of this fog never went away from last night.
Never went away. You need to change the moisture, the temperatures, and that didn't really happen enough in parts of areas, Chico and Oroville and some of the foothills. So that fog hung out all day. You can even feel the drops hitting you. I guess you could classify it as rain, but it's just you're in the midst of the cloud and you're going to have that moisture kind of dropping on you. If you're ever in Alaska, we had I think it was called the hoarfrost, and it was everything frozen over like a winter wonderland, and it looks like it's snowing on you because just the frost itself is falling out of the air, which is, 10, 20, 30 feet. Okay, let's get to our temperatures right now. Ooh, already chilly in the 40s. Up in Alturas at 43. Weaverville sitting at 42 right now, so temperatures not below average, but chillier compared to what we've been used to in the last month around here while we're acclimating to the new conditions. Winds on the lighter side. That's good for the real feel in terms of our body temperatures not getting super cold, but it helps to complement the fog, which again, you saw some of those cameras Alan showed. Visibility's really getting taken out, and that fog is creeping further north into the valley. Thus, we have a dense fog. First I'm showing you the progression of the fog overnight and into the morning, so you want to drive on that slower side. Again, a dense fog advisory from midnight to 11 o'clock. And plus, we have frost advisories for parts of Trinity, Mendocino, and Lake counties as temperatures drop down to as low as 34 degrees, Alan.
Well, thanks, Howie. It's a busy day at the Good News Rescue Mission in Redding, where volunteers are cooking and serving hundreds of Thanksgiving meals going on right now. And Action News Now reporter Jesse Angelo is there for the 28th annual event. Jesse, it looks like is still pretty active there.
That's right, Alan. It is. As you can see behind me, the tables filling up with all kinds of people from the community, seniors, families, and anyone looking for a warm holiday meal. That is all right here at the Good News Rescue Mission. The mission has been holding different seatings throughout the day. It started at 11 o'clock this morning and is going to be wrapping up here at about 7 o'clock tonight. Volunteers from all across the community, including teams from Shasta Regional Medical Center, have all helped prepare and serve the traditional holiday dish.
We expect to serve about 800 to 1,000 Thanksgiving meals today to people in our community who are in need, who are looking for a place to come to have a great meal with turkey and mashed potatoes and all the sides.
That's right, and you can really smell all that food here at the Good News Rescue Mission. And Wondro says this is an event for anyone in the community to just come and break bread and enjoy a good holiday meal. Live in Redding, Jesse Angelo, Action News Now.
Thanks, Jesse. The mission, by the way, is also giving away free coats and jackets. They started doing that at 9 this morning. That's been running all day long, and we'll bring you more on this story and the success of it tonight on Action News Now at 11. The Butte County District Attorney is warning about a surge in land pirate scams targeting vacant land owners and buyers. District Attorney Mike Ramsey says scammers have been posing as property owners to sell land they don't own. Investigators documented cases where criminals use fake identification and notarizations to target absentee landlords and buyers. Ramsey advises people to verify seller identities and watch for rushed sales or below market prices. The Plumas County Sheriff's Office is asking for help locating a missing woman. Cheryl today was last seen in Lake County 1 week ago at 1:30 in the afternoon a week ago today near the roundabout of Highway 20 and 407 in Upper Lake. Investigators say that she got out of a vehicle during an argument and did not return. She had her Chihuahua with her and was carrying a duffel bag, several plastic grocery bags, and a backpack. Today has several distinctive tattoos, including a tiger on her right shoulder. You should call the Plumas County Sheriff's Office if you have any information. Police say they got their man during a business break-in in Chico. We'll have the details straight ahead. And happening now, CHP officers are cracking down on DUI driving on this Thanksgiving week. We'll tell you how the maximum enforcement period how long it will last.